EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion. From the 20-yard line, they'll throw right away. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And a mark him down just shy of the 40.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Putting the tight end in motion. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Coro. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion, heading left. Now they'll set up to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. handoff. This is Cora. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
They'll stay on the ground with Cora. Third and 9. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll begin here on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
A quick throw. That's Leggett on the RPO. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Here we go.
They bring the tight end in motion. A run on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Shaheed in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Shaheed in motion. Quick throw here is complete. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shaheed in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He'll get this out to the left flat.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Let's go now. Ready, go.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
The motion man is Nakua. Here's a run. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Now it is 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, a chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Run the draw with Quora. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Back to the air once more on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's first and 10.
60 Bobcat. Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Panthers.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This fielded at the 2. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Out quickly to Nakua. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them.
That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him so we'll step aside. Now, faking the give. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second down. Corum. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Shaheed with the catch. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Rams punting unit coming out. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here. Second and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
throwing now on 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
At their own 48-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. That is caught at the 3. He is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Panthers move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On On the ground, it's Corum to start the drop. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Nakua snags it over the middle. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
First and 10.
Come on, set. Set, hurt.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's taken in.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.